What we're going to do is talk about rock steps just a little bit. I think it's one of those important steps that we kind of take for granted once we kind of learn the idea of it. But there's a lot more going on in a rock step than what meets the eye at the beginning. If I turn around here and we kind of see, let's say from a follow standpoint first, and we're dancing a swing dance. Well, very often we see this dance triple step, and then the rock step's very kind of stagnant. We don't do anything with it. We kind of hammer the ball with the foot. What we want to do with that is have a nice placement in our fifth foot position. And I'm going to roll that foot all the way down to the floor, set into the heel and the hip, opening the body to that, and then recovering my weight back to the left. So we have triple step, and I'm opening the hip, opening the body, setting completely into that movement, right? Now, we also do have other movements in our swing where, let's say in our side passes, to where we have rock steps on either side of the movement. And it's the same for the lead and follow, where we have triple step, then we have a rock step on this side, and a triple step, and a rock step on this side. Now, for here, something we can do is what's called a progressive rock, where I'm going to place the foot not in fifth foot position where it's toe to heel, but more in third, so even tighter, even smaller step. Then I'm going to extend this foot out through fifth position into maybe more of a fourth position or whatever we want to call that. So I have triple step, rock, and here I'm not going to put the heel down. I'm going to progress that movement, but I do have a little hip action that opens that hip, and that's a progressive rock. Triple step, progressive rock, triple step. This helps me get going the other way a little bit easier. Too often we see rock steps and people fall back into them and then they struggle to get back to the other side. Now the last thing for that same thing in the rock steps for the swing, if we have triple step and we point that foot very nicely, now I'm going to use those two positions and rock to do a ball change. Triple step, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. This is your kickball chain precursor. We don't want to be doing too much of this kind of stuff. It looks a little silly, and that would be hard on the dance floor as well. And then to finish off, last part of the presentation, the same kind of movement with fifth position breaks for rumba, where I'm having my rock step here and the rock step there. Something that really helps out is that instead of thinking of this slow step as a side step, we're going to attack it more as a forward step and twist through side to find this position. Now I'm placing this foot in a tight fifth position and opening that hip. We're going to recover back to our left leg, and I attack this step as a forward, turning both feet through that position, finding a nice presentation with the other leg, then placing it in fifth position, using the hip, opening that side, recovering the hip, forward, and this really helps out with a little bit of hip. You can later on really accentuate these movements, have a lot of body action. So this is our first presentation. We hope you enjoyed it. All right, we'll see more in the future on other subjects other than just rock steps. So really pay attention to your rock step and hope you'll enjoy it. All right, so a couple of questions that came up a little bit after our little presentation is this applicable to our hustle? This is very much the same action that we're using in our hustle, to where in your hustle, we want everything to be very, very smooth. So we're trying not to fall back into a rock step like this. And one of the things that happens in rock steps is we get what we call back weighted. And back weighted can mean one of two things. Either I've taken my shoulders too far back, and now my shoulders have fallen off of my hips and my heels, and I can't handle my balance, or we've taken the hip weight too far back past the heel, and now I've fallen off of that same kind of thing. Now, obviously, this one is a little bit more what we're after. We're trying to set into those hips with things like that, but this is definitely not where we want to be in our dancing. Okay, so in a progressive rock, we're making sure that we're keeping our weight forward poised, and I'm on the balls of both feet. I'm going to place the ball of this foot and slide to the ball of the front foot just a little bit. If you notice that I didn't put the heel down in this because I want my weight to move forward. If I'm not wanting my weight to move forward, then I can have that heel go down a little bit more. And there. But for hustle, we have that motion, gentleman's footwork, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and then for the follow, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1. Notice it also that I have a tied foot position. My pivot, land on my left foot. We're all used to that action. Then I place this very strongly tight to my feet, not back. The weight is poised forward over the balls of the feet. I'm never taking it back. I'm keeping it forward the whole time. Okay? Tension helps. Let's move it.